Sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you. Hey, what's happening, man? What's good? What's good? So you already know, man. I came on for the little news um about the Florida Elite League basically partnering up with AYF. So we're gonna give our perspective. What does that mean for YNC? Does that help, hurt, or indifference, man? So we definitely gonna talk about it. But Michael, what's up, man? How you doing, brother?
What's the word? What's the word, man? What's
Ah,
going on with you on this Good Friday, brother?
None, man. I just wanted to just talk a little bit, kick it with the folks, man. Just see how people feeling about this move, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I already knew that this was gonna be the case, right? But I couldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't say nothing. Knew this was gonna be the case. However, man, it's finalized,
It's
and
finalized.
hey, I will be honest with you, man. It's a little bit to talk about. I can say that, but we want to say what's up to Fanatic first, man. What's
What
good?
it do, man? Hey, bruh. Big news. They did it again. They did it again, Ken. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I'm getting kind of tired of these dudes, bruh.
You getting tired of AYL?
I'm getting tired of these dudes, bruh. Who they think they is, bruh? Who they
Shit,
think they is, Ken?
somebody, obviously making the
Hey,
move.
Coach Shaq in the building. Shout out to Gas of Bullies, man. Coach Shaq in the building. Um, it's just breaking news, man. We ain't gonna spend too much time on it. Is the post in here or it ain't in here?
Hey, did you put it in there, Mike? Oh yeah, yeah. 1 second.
Throw that post up then, man. We here for a short time, not a long time. This says, "Here we go. Here we grow again. Here we grow again. This time in the Southeast region. Please join us in welcoming Florida Elite Football and cheer to the largest youth football league on the planet. Florida Elite Football and Cheer has now joined AYF. Damn, y'all.
Hey man, let me go ahead, bro. Because I already told you what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be flat out honest with you. This was probably damn near the dagger, bro. But here's the thing. Like I said, it's not a big deal like we think
I agree.
because there only can be one team. I'm sorry. Yeah, there only could be one team, and that is the winner. So the
I agree.
winner goes to the next level, right?
For
Automatically if you
sure.
D1.
Absolutely.
So this doesn't hurt. This doesn't really hurt YNC, but it does hurt YNC. They have to concede. They have to concede with the motto, as I have mentioned, right? The best play here. Because if them folks is saying that if you win the league and you have to go to AYF, that most likely that team is not participating in YNC. So if you got the best teams and then you get the second fiddle teams that hasn't that didn't win the league that they're, you know what I'm saying, that they're playing in, that's could you say that's the best?
Depends. I guess I want to know about those. I guess I want to know about certain people like West Orlando Jags, my boy Josh. I want to know how. I would love to know how my boy Josh feel about this West Orlando. I would love to know how Parlay might feels about this. People like Naughty. Yeah, because Naughty is Naughty Dog Pound. They're a part of it. We'll let them know how like Naughty feels. I ain't gonna lie, bro, because there are some guys, bro. There he say told folks. The logo in the right corner is just a terrible place to have because that's where the damn comments go. Can we put the logo in the left corner? But he say told folks AYF pulled a power move. Yeah. It's Cam. Cam said it. It's Friday, so I'm going to say, yeah, Cam was right. Cam might have been right. I'm gonna say this though, bro. I'm actually with T Streets. I don't think it changed nothing.
Bro.
I don't think it changed nothing.
I
think what it does though, Ken, it expands what now happens is YNC expands their reach. A lot of the great teams, because remember, man, you always say there's other great teams out there. There's teams that that aren't getting the opportunity to play at the highest level, but they're amazing teams.
Mm-hmm.
What this does, it expands their reach. It pushes them to say now, like, oh, we got to go and find other top great teams in the country.
Yeah, I get that, but then all I'm saying is, really, if they just get off of that slogan, they great, they fine. You gonna have teams playing in the league. You gonna have folks, participating, but you just won't be able to say, I'm nothing but the best player. That's like that's the only thing. That's what it's predicated on. That's what being the slogan, the logo, and the slogan, for the whole duration. So they jump off that, bro. They good. They're gonna get some of the top teams or whatever, because like we said, the winner automatically gets a bid. Now the losers, I'm not sure what happened, but I do know that they got other
They
they
stay
got
their
other
ass at home.
options. They got other options. They still got TNU out there. They still have.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. In 2026, can we normalize not just going to any nationals just to say we went and won something? Can we do that? In 2026, can we normalize not just going somewhere to say we played at nationals and we won here? I don't want to do that this year, y'all. I don't want to do that. I don't want to say, yeah, we went to nationals and we won here. Cause my dog Trevon here, and his greatest Trevon actually had a good season, and it was ruined by going to some bull drive national.
Yeah,
C1N1 bull drive, but come on, bruh. Let's make sure, bruh, that if we gonna go to national, let's make it count. Let's make it
yeah.
count.
I think you kind of killed his little, his little options that he probably wanted to take. But yeah, man,
He
go
said
to
that's
when it
what's
matters.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
I think y'all discount people's ability even if they win their league and I guess the Super Bowl or state. It's some people that still gonna say, I don't care to go over there.
Well, they can't
Some of
do
them
that
teams.
because then, well, now they're suspended. Now they can't play league play next year.
That's
mm-hmm.
cool. I don't think they care. I think it'll kind of some. I think in a way it can force some teams. If just think if 10 teams went independent from that league,
Well,
now
that's the
what?
thing. To me, if you didn't care, you would go independent from the jump. You wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
play league all year, then be like, oh, I don't care. And then next year, now you've off rip, you can't do it. And then especially going into it next year when you really don't even know what your team gonna be like. So to me, if teams say to themselves, I think I can win a YNC championship, they're gonna be like no limit and go, hey, they're gonna be like Ferrari and say, we're going independent off rip. Off rip, I'm going independent. Because it don't make sense to slight yourself in another year and you don't even know what you're gonna have.
Yeah.
So if you feel
I
like you
mean,
can win it, it only makes sense.
I get that point. I just feel like, to your point, we gonna see a lot more of them go independent. I think Florida Elite, whatever that league, I think they lose some teams.
Hell
Just
no.
being,
Hell
I think
no.
they lose some.
It's nowhere to play down there, bro. It's nowhere to play. Everybody in leagues in Florida for real. Florida ain't the Wild Wild West like Georgia. So it ain't a whole bunch of just people finna play on those Sundays and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So they're not finna do that. Florida Elite is Florida Elite. That's guaranteed top games every weekend. You ain't finna pass that up to go be playing the Scottsdale Steelers.
But yeah, I mean, if Fort Lauderdale leave, if Lauderdale leave,
Well, see, uh, if so, Fort Lauderdale is in FYFL. They in their own little bullshit league.
yeah,
But
well, say
If
Dogtown
Lauderdale
leave.
Lakes leave, they have nobody. They'll probably have to go play in Fort Lauderdale in them league, which that don't benefit them. You see what I'm saying?
How
That
not?
don't benefit them now. So now you don't have no league to play in, and you live in the bottom of the country.
Hey, do you think that them folk already talked to the coaches? Far as for the league,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah,
a lot of them
absolutely.
probably already geared to go
I want to
there.
know about the ones I want. See, there are certain people though, Ken. There are certain people who are very much like, this is where I want to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say his name, but shit, I'm gonna say it because he said it publicly. So I'm gonna say his name, Coach Josh from the West Orlando Jags. He's a YNC champion. Jack Boys is his team. He is a very much YNC the best play here guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to know, how does somebody like him feel about this change? Because I know he feels like in 2026 he can win a national championship. I know that Coach Josh feel that way.
So here's the thing. YNC, I'm gonna be honest. I was on that train, right, to say that the best actually played there, right? So he was, hey man, I hear that. It's crazy. But nah,
What happened?
nah, it's that was hella loud.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You can honestly say that the better teams were playing there, right? People can't have it both ways. They can't say, "Oh man, they 7-1," and then then they turn around and say, but they not the best over there. They not the no, bro. You saying they 7-1 because you saying that they only winning because they 7-1. So we just gonna go out there and say that they were the better orgs, right? They had most of the best teams there. So now that you got a lot of those teams, right? You got the SEDs now going AYF. You got I'm pretty sure that if they want some games, that the MGR, right? YFN is going to go. Then you have the Florida Elite. Them teams are going to go AYF. You see what I'm saying? So now you can't say that, okay, well, this is the top. Well, I don't know yet until it happen. But it's almost feels like you're not going to be able to say that, okay, the best teams has played here. It just feel like that to me. Because of all of them teams, if you have SED and all them going there, they were part of the best teams. You see what I'm saying? They was on that list of best teams. So, bro, I don't know, man. I'm hoping that both of them survive this moment. I just feel like the move that they made, it looks like it's panning out into AYF favor, but who knows, man? Both of them are necessary.
So think about this, Ken.
Yeah.
If that happened like it was supposed to, that means that the West Orlando Jags would have been at AYF. They didn't get to the championship. Bugatti would have been at AYF. They weren't near the championship. Duval Jags would have been No, Lauderdale won. Lauderdale Lakes Dog Pound would have went to the champ. Would have been at AYF. They won near the championship. OTP went to the championship. Shout out to OTP. At 8U HOA, they didn't go to the championship. So it's one of them things where they're losing teams. I gotta admit that they're losing teams. But then I ask you this, Ken. I ask you this. Are those teams popular because they're the best, or are they popular because we've been conditioned to think they're the best? Can we find other teams that could do the same thing as them?
Hey, you remember a while ago, right? I
Mhm.
just posted the line too. You remember a while ago, you told me that Cam was getting some teams, right? And then I asked you, I said, what teams? You said you said ABA. You gave me another couple teams, right? And I said, what? Nah, it don't matter, right? Because it wasn't their top teams, right? It didn't do that. It didn't move the needle for them. Had they been able to get the teams number ones, right, and stuff like that, then that would have number ones and number two, that would have pretty much moved the needle. Now the thing is, they are going to probably have some of the number ones or number twos. So that actually moves the needle. You know what I'm saying? For AYF to me. So that's why I'm sitting up here singing this tune. Like, damn, it's not just what is it? The Wolverines, SED, right? It's not just them, but you got, I think DEA supposed to be going. You got a whole league, the best league that we consider this to be the best league, but you got them partnering up with them. Then you got teams that's out of Georgia. So we don't know who's going to be a part of that yet. But I know there's some teams that's looking to get in there, right? So they can possibly go through the AYF. So my thing is this, bro. They gonna have to be doing some hell of a marketing this year, brother. I'm talking about they gonna have to put some dollars up for that marketing if they want to.
Listen, never mind, man. Been saying it for 2 years, man. The sauce right here, man. The sauce right here, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Been
Yeah,
saying it for 2
we've been
years,
saying it.
man.
Been saying it.
Clayton. One call, that's all. The sauce is right here, bruh. The sauce right here, bruh. Now it's getting harder. It's getting harder. Pause. It's getting
Hey,
harder to get this out, but the sauce is
yeah.
here.
See, Cam said it seems like YNC going to be top heavy than ever. I'm gonna be honest. See, it's not a bad route if they just do probably Final Four. I'm just saying. I know they used to the 8 or whatever, but it just seems to me it's hard for me to see, anything different because for the past maybe 2 or 3 years, there has been a shortage in some age groups. You see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like some teams just didn't want to go,
I'm gonna tell
right?
you this,
Some
though.
Go ahead.
I think y'all underestimate the doors this opens for other teams.
I know.
Example. Let me give you an example. The Westside Wildcats has already said that they are going to be at YNC preseason. This is a team that I think has won UIFL at least once or twice. I know they've won once. They might have won twice, but they've won UIFL. This is a team that me and you both said last year. This is a good football team. Lost to
Mhm.
Walk Down, but then we kept saying this is a good football team, right? So they're going to get a couple more players, right? They're going to get a couple more players, and now they're saying we're going to YNC as a 12U.
Hey,
Well,
T Street
that's a
said,
team, bro.
them
'Cause
folks ain't work.
I think we just underestimate their ability to build up other teams' personas.
Hey, listen, like I said, brother, I'm hoping that they get these teams that they want, right? Because it was predicated on games that we wanted to see.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? So if you can't get those games, like I don't know. But here's the great part. Everything is just conversation, right?
For sure.
We just hope we're hoping that they can come out of this and and have the level of success that they're looking for, right?
You
This
know what
this
Ty Horton said too? I think
what
you'll
he
like that question, Ken. You'll like that
what
one.
he say? He says when these teams find out the rules of AYL, they gonna go independent. He says, example, NPR regional rule says travel money, strength of schedule. Hey,
I disagree.
listen.
I
That's
disagree.
a great point.
But he's wrong.
But that's a great point though.
But he's wrong
Well,
100%.
go ahead. Explain.
And then I want to hear what you got to say because one, we can start at NPR. It's not hard to give kids 8 plays, bro. Yeah, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it. But them 8 plays, they can get them 8 plays in, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. It's not down. That's probably the hardest thing they're gonna have. Travel money, most of these teams already travel a lot. Most of these teams travel to go to preseason events that's hours away from where they live. So travel money is nothing. You feel what I'm saying? The strength of schedule, most of them would come over there for the purpose of the strength of schedule. Like some teams want to play. Some teams want. What you got to realize too is, bro, with YNC, you can pretty much by the end of November, you can start gauging where you're gonna fall at. You can know if you want to go to YNC by the end of November. You can know. I don't know, man, because I'm the 7th seed. I'm the 8th seed. But with AYF, you never know until they do the ping. You can mess around, be the number 1 seed, and gotta play 2 games. You don't know. Or you could be Gorilla Mob and have one of the toughest roads to a national championship that I've seen. You don't know. The road is undetermined. So you don't know. But the NPR is the only thing people will have a problem with. And I just feel like, honestly, they'll navigate that.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a problem.
They can navigate
You
that.
got some folks that
Yeah,
can't
it'll
put
be
you
a
on the
problem,
damn
but they
field
can.
when you up 30. That's gonna be a problem for some folks.
He said, if you're not used to NPR, it's hard. Yeah, of course. If you're in something for 4 months, yeah, it's gonna be hard, but that's why you got 4 to 5 months to learn the process of it, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be hard at first. Yeah, of course, bro. It's gonna be a hell of a challenge to learn how to operate with that NPR. But again, they got 4 months. They got all of August, September, October, and they got the last little bit of playoffs and championships in November. That's 4 months. You got 4 months every Saturday to get something together. That could be figured out.
And far as that traveling, bro, you really don't have to travel as much as
You
you
don't
say
gotta
you do
travel.
because you could play your teams within your league. As long as
And
you get those games, you good.
And they're not, see, a lot of these people though, some of the teams that they play might be further of a distance. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, a lot of teams, like in the metro area, hell, to go from Douglasville to Conyers is an hour and 30 minutes. I'm saying, so it's teams in Douglasville in Northwest Georgia League, and it's teams in Tucker. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, Atlanta traffic, hell, that might be 2-hour drive. You might be in the car for 2 hours. If you in Fairburn and Douglasville, you got to go all the way to Tucker. So that ain't nothing. That's not you're not saying anything that's if them dudes got to travel to Savannah, that don't move. They got to travel to Augusta. They don't. So I think y'all underestimate, bro, or whatever. KP said, hell nah. KP, you must ain't been here in a while. I'm telling you, bro. That travel from the Douglasville to Tucker right now, That might be the worst drive, and that might be the worst drive in Georgia, fool. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like he say, some teams got to travel 4 hours for regionals, then a few weeks later go to Florida for a whole week, not a weekend. Bro, these dudes travel like that already. These dudes in the middle of the season will travel to Texas. They travel. Do y'all not? The Houston Wolfpack traveled from Texas to the DMV, OG, and Relentless. They travel from Cali to Texas. A lot of teams from Atlanta travel to Texas. These teams travel from here all the way to Florida. They travel like that. What y'all mean?
Hey, but hold on. See, I got a problem right now. Maybe you can help me out right quick. Because I just had a show and we talked about how they coach up kids and all this other stuff. You mean to tell me that y'all worried about an NPR? Not Mr. I develop my damn kids. Y'all worried about an NPR? I thought y'all was gonna coach them damn kids up to where it don't even matter who y'all got on y'all team. You can't have it. Either you coach them up or you don't.
NPR hard, dog.
Nah, it don't matter, bro. NPR shouldn't be hard for the way that these motherfuckers swear up and down they coach. Oh man, we develop them over here. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much damn development you do. Like I told them, y'all do so much damn development that y'all don't even trust them enough to even put them in a damn game. This is why when I hear coaches, you're contradicting yourself, brother. Because you said that we coach our players up here, but now you worried about a damn NPR rule. What should it matter? Whoever come on your team should matter, right? He knows the assignment, and he's gonna do what he's supposed to do. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
Nah, PA, nobody ain't complaining. We actually informing. I'm gonna say this. I ain't seen no YNC team, or no, I haven't seen nobody complain. I haven't seen anybody that's basically been to YNC, whether it's Florida League, whether it's nobody in Georgia, whether it's nobody in Oklahoma, whether it's nobody in California. I haven't seen anybody complain about NPR or traveling. I'm gonna tell y'all what it seems like to me. Y'all AYF dudes, y'all scared as hell, bro. Y'all scared as hell. Y'all are trying to find any reason to make these people think it's way more difficult than it is, bro. Y'all scared as hell of these dudes, bro. We just gonna keep it a stat. I ain't want to say it, bro. Y'all Negroes scared, bro. Y'all scared they gonna beat y'all ass. And I'm a cuss because it's Friday and Ken got me on the show. They gonna beat y'all ass. Y'all done winning, and y'all Negroes scared, bro. Y'all terrified of these dudes right now, dog. Because y'all know for a fact that these dudes gonna come in and beat the crap out of y'all, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, y'all in here talking about NPR. Nigga, y'all talking about 8 plays? 5 plays? 6 plays? Ain't nobody worrying about no damn 6. Some of these teams, some teams, y'all thinking about the upper echelon teams that got 25, 30 kids. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Them guys that's coming, they got 25 kids. That ain't nothing but 6 plays. You can get little Johnny 6. You can get little Johnny 6 plays on the backside. It ain't that hard like y'all think it is. Y'all terrified of them folks, bro. I know what it is now. I done figured it out, Ken. Because, see, they trying to make it seem like all the teams that's coming in AYF scared. No. So y'all trying to make them scared.
So I was about to say, so you feel like they trying to
make them scared. Yeah.
I don't think
so. Hey man, you gotta travel. Y'all nigga, can't say that word no more. Y'all folks travel at the end of the year. You telling me that I got from I can save my money from January to November? It ain't like with YNC where I gotta actually play smoke all year long. I got to play a game all year. If I'm in a certain age, if I was in 10U last year, I got to actually play smoke all year long to actually be recognized as one of the top 10Us. Instead, I could just play my league, save all my money. I ain't got to play no preseason. I can save every dollar I got. Then in November, because I know I got regionals, go to regionals, then go to nationals. What? Why the hell wouldn't I want to do that? What are you talking about? Spending money. What are you talking about? Do y'all not remember that me and Ken are the ones that push for a lot more AYF teams to travel so that y'all can be more recognized outside of your league? Nah, bro. That light bulb then came on now. I done figured y'all dudes out, bro. I done figured it out. Let me see. He said facts to Aza. Let me see what Aza said.
Hey, look. I say this too. It's not like y'all ain't got a shot. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all definitely have a shot. It's just that, you know, it has been sounding. I've been trying to stay away from that conversation, but it does sounds like you guys continue to make some excuses. Not everybody, because you got a lot of folks that actually chasing smoke. And you would know the folks that's chasing smoke because they're gonna be at our event. You know the folks that's chasing smoke. They ain't already hollered at Fanatic and I, hey man, you know, sign us up. We there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be coming out with that list real soon. But it does sound like that now that Fanatic said that, because when you go, the first thing was it was man, they didn't give us enough time to transition. Then it was you know, it's gonna be 2 years before we able to compete. Then it was, I mean, bro, it comes off that way. I'm gonna just be flat out honest with y'all. But you got some teams, like I said, y'all gonna know who they are. That's really chasing smoke. So we not grouping y'all, you know, all in one. We know who want the smoke. We know y'all gonna know who won't smoke. But at the same time, everything can't sound like a deterrent, or it can't sound like, you know, you guys are trying to push people out or not want them to come in to play in the event. Listen, y'all, it's gonna happen. So all of the stuff that we was talking about, y'all gonna get a chance to see these teams. Y'all gonna get a chance to see a lot of these teams. I think personally, you guys are gonna have teams that actually trying to do both. I think you're gonna have teams that sign up for AYF, and then you got teams that, you know, that's looking to go to YNC. If they don't make it AYF, they're gonna go to YNC. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, let's just play the damn games and stop making excuses. He says, how many national teams are there? Thousands. I mean, well, hundreds.
That's what I'm saying.
Hundreds.
It's a lot of it's teams. There's teams out there, bro, that's gonna emerge from the dust. But to me, if I'm like Ken, I done seen the teams that I believe are going to emerge as AYF, because the smart AYF teams is changing their formula too. The smart AYF teams are saying, all right, some of these dudes, they gonna jump in what we've been doing. But the difference is, some of these dudes that's gonna come to where we at, they play a lot more tougher competition all year long. They don't just play what's in front of them in their city or their state. So what we got to do is we got to start testing ourselves to see where we at too. See, this gonna bring the best out of both, because anybody that do decide that they want to go on that side, guess what? Now we got to see, can teams play 4 games? Can you win a national plan after a team get to scout you for an entire week? They got to watch you play 3 games. They watched you play 3 games. Can you still win a national championship? I think the answer to that is no for a lot of people. I think when we see a lot of people 3 games at a national event, 3 games, we stand right there, we get to watch you, bro. I don't know if a lot of people win those 3 games, bro. I'm just be real. I don't know if a lot of people make it to the championship. I don't know. I don't know no more. Right? I don't know if with some YNC teams coming to AYF, I don't know if them dudes, they used to being outside. They used to playing smoke. They play a lot of different schemes all year long. They don't play the same thing week in and week out, and you know their Labor Days, they Octobers, they try to go find smoke. So now, what y'all gonna do now? Now y'all got to go find smoke. I'm interested, bruh. I feel like even with YNC, I feel like now it challenges them to go beyond what they're used to, Ken. Now they gonna go find them some teams that's really on that level
Mm-hmm.
and say, like, hey, we've been watching y'all for a few years. You feel what I'm saying? Which, if you was paying attention to them, they already started the process last year. Damn, I'm having light bulb moments, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all why I'm having all these light bulb moments, but if you know, you know. Like, dog, if you think about it, they introduced us to a lot of new teams last year. A lot. A lot of young new teams, too. So it's like, hey, bruh, it's not to say that they wasn't building for the future either.
Ty
This
said,
is great. This
Ty
great.
said, old AYF teams about to get an eye opener.
DT, now you know damn well I ain't on no cocaine now. Come on, man.
Hey,
Come
man.
on.
Hey.
Yeah, I had to. I'm sorry, kid. I had to correct that one. That man put cocaine
Hey.
in the comments.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They're gonna have to sustain this, right? I see some more rule changes in the near future. I see some more rule changes. Rule changes in the future. Now I ain't gonna say what they are yet, but I definitely see some rule changes coming. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but
and I hope the dates don't change either. I hope they keep the dates the same.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not because they conceding to everybody else. Nah, bro, you grow. Sometimes the rules got to grow with you. So I don't know if NPR gonna be a thing, you know, for the next 5 years or something. I see that being removed.
Not
Because if you see, now here's why I say that. Because if you have team that's already, because it's not a long, I don't know how long the damn contract, if they have one at all. Hey, Donovan was good. I don't know if they have one at all, but let's say that for the reason that y'all mentioned earlier, if teams don't want to play by their rules, right? They feel like they too tough, right? They too strict. It's too much structure. They want to go back to the YNC. You're gonna have to try to keep them players. So if the majority of them saying, man, look, bro, like I love the league, but man, them NPR is killing us. Majority win.
That would be the worst decision AYF has ever made in the history of American Youth Football League, bro.
Yeah.
If they remove NPR, that would be the worst decision that AYF has ever made, bro. And all that would do, bro, I'm gonna say this. This is my opinion, Ken, on it. You tell me your opinion on it. We ain't gotta be too much longer, you gotta go. But to me, the reason I say that is because NPR is one of the last things that makes guys coach. It's one of the last tools that'll make somebody coach. Because if you're not NPR, if you know you got them NPRs, you're gonna at least make sure they get some tackling drills. You're gonna at least make sure they'll get some blocking drills. I don't ever see the presidents of the leagues. I'm gonna say that because it ain't got nothing to do with AYF. I don't see the presidents of the leagues ever agreeing to it because now Lil Johnny the one paying the $250, Ken. You gotta always remember that. Hey, Ray not paying the $250. It's Lil Johnny. So the presidents ain't gonna never let that slide.
You gotta remember this too. The majority ruled when they said they wasn't gonna ever go 7-1. The majority persuaded that, you know, for them to go 7-1. So if the majority is saying, listen, we want to, so we want to advance this game or whatever. Let's take away this NPR. It's up for discussion. No, I'm saying
The
like
difference
I
is
I get what you're saying,
7-1
but I'm saying
advances. NPR loses money. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. NPR, because you got to think, the best players on the football team sometimes don't pay. They don't pay. You might got 2-3 linemen and all that don't pay. Do you know who pays? NPR.
Mhm.
NPR is the one that pays for Big Ray Ray and Lil Ray Ray and Tay Tay and Killer and all them. NPR kids the one that pay for them to do stuff. NPR kids are usually the ones that raise the most money.
Yeah, now
So
I listen,
ain't
I
no
agree.
president ever gonna agree to that. Because they gonna
Well,
lose money in their league. They ain't gonna never agree to it.
hold on. What he say? He says, Ken, AYF is not adjusting the rules to damn, it's moving. Hold on. What he say? AYF is not adjusting the rules to keep teams, especially not YNC teams. That sounds dumb as hell. How does it sound dumb as hell when
Hell
they just
yeah,
made a
dog.
decision to get the YNC teams? Like that statement that you made is dumb. It sounds dumb as hell.
Hell
They
yeah,
they just changed the 7-1.
they did.
So that's this statement right here. So I can put it up there. This sounds dumb as hell. Right there. This statement. Everybody get a chance to read it. Come on, bruh. I got 4 minutes. But yeah, man. I think overall though, we should have a good. I'm gonna just say this. Overall, I think we should have folks signed up for both. I think y'all should sign. Yeah, I think y'all should sign up for both because you never know. You may think that you're gonna win, the AYC championship, don't win. You still got the option to possibly go to the YNC. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever other national that you want to go to.
Next year, y'all can then after both play, both teams can come to the matchmaker showcase the following year, and we'll settle who's really number one. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold up. Hey, don't do me like that, KP.
Yeah, I see that, man. This one ain't a good one though, KP. Usually
Yeah,
I agree with him.
I don't want it to change because I agree with Fanatic when he said that it forces coaches to coach. And then all of them coaches that when I was on yesterday, coaches telling me how much they coach. Shout out to my dog Cam and all that, right? Y'all, they coach up and all that stuff. We shouldn't have no players. Really, we shouldn't have no NPR players. Because y'all coaching up so amazingly. Y'all doing such a great job. To the point where that really don't even matter.
Ty Horton say, y'all don't understand how hard it is to keep track of NPR with 30 players roster in a dogfight. I do understand, bro. I've been a part of AYF before, and what I'm telling you is you learn, bruh. As a coach, you learn. You say to yourself, oh, snap. Like your first game or two, really your first jamboree, because if Lee's doing it right, they're going to have that jamboree. You say to yourself, damn, that was hard. Your first game, you say, damn, I'm still messing up. By your fifth, sixth game, you start to figure out a rotation, whether it be, hey, we're going to put a coach next to the parent that's doing the NPR so we can make sure. Or what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have another team mom, or we're going to put our team mom with this team mom that's doing the NPR. And then we're going to make sure that that team mom tells this coach what's going on at all times. So then this coach can come back and tell the OC and the DC that who needs to still get in. Bro, it's the concept. Y'all make it sound harder than what the problem is. Y'all ain't organized, bro. It ain't hard. Y'all just not organized. Not saying you personally, Ty, but the coaches, they're not organized. Get organized on the sideline. Start assigning jobs. The head coach assign who gonna do what? If the head coach assign jobs, then it wouldn't be hard, bro. It's not a hard concept. That's it. There you go, Ty. Don't tell them it's hard, Ty. Give them the solution, bro.
Yeah.
The solution is
yeah.
you need an NPR team. You need an NPR team because the other team is gonna send somebody over there to check them off. I know for a fact, you know for a fact, Ty, they not gonna say nothing until it gets to the fourth quarter and them kids ain't played. When it gets to the fourth quarter and them kids ain't played, then they gonna be like, oh, by the way, you gotta let all 10 of these kids in. No, you put your team on with her and you make her check. You tell your team mama, make sure every kid that go in, that happens. Or you get a coach who ain't gonna be too caught up in the game, and then you make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? And then from there, you do. He say that's logical sense, but it doesn't happen. Then they're not doing their job, KP. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Hold
I
on,
can only tell y'all how I've done it.
wait,
They ain't
wait.
doing their job. What they on the
Huh.
sideline for? Cut their ass.
Hold on. Here's why I only got a problem, bro. Here's why. Because why are we even having this conversation about how many players we're gonna have to get in and to play for the NPR and this and this? Folks just literally told me yesterday, Fanatic, we coached it up over here.
Well, you talking about one group of people. Everybody.
Nah. It's not just one group. It's everybody swerving down because they want the best. They saying they coach up everybody and all that other stuff, right? So I'm saying, great. This is a really great moment for you to get those, like you said, those NPR players, right? And bring them up to speed. What's wrong with that? If we so gun-ho and we're so sure about the product that we put out there, that's not a problem. It should never be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So like B said, the development is the word. Development. So that's my thing. So when we talk about NPRs, players, then I'm saying that it shouldn't be a problem because the coaches did their job to develop them kids up to speed. So that's what I'm saying. He says that's a Y&C problem, Ken. The AYF coaches been that way. Oh, so he's saying the Y&C teams don't coach. Hey, man, but nah, bro, I ain't got too much. He said that's that's going to be the next excuse.
Breaking news. Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. We finna drop these teams soon. Just know. I tried to warn you. We welcomed all. And when we drop the teams, a lot of y'all gonna try to come on. Just hit up National Sports Chat because he gonna say yes. I'm telling you.
Nah.
I'm not. Hit me up. I ain't gonna see your message. I ain't gonna even open the message.
I'm not gonna do I'm not doing 4 days, brother. I'm not.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't want to do 2, Ken.
Yeah.
But he made me.
Now
I'm actually happy Ken made me. He might have been right.
Yeah, we had to do it. Like, I'll just say this, man. Maximum exposure. So y'all gonna know them kids.
Hold up. Before we get up out of here, Alaska Black Ice Football say us here in Alaska, we have to deal with NPR and weight limits. NPR is real easy when you have a great team mom and a coach that listens to the team mom when she letting the coach know what the athlete needs and how many more plays. Shout out to Alaska in the building.
Shout out to Alaska. Hey, we need some more information on y'all.
Need some info. Get with National Sports Chat. We need to get the Alaska Black Ice Football travel team on the show. We gonna have to figure that out, Ken. Alaska Black Ice travel team. Look in the corner over here. If you look all the way up top, it say National Sports Chat. That's his name on Instagram. Go message National Sports Chat on Instagram. And then if you don't, I believe he got Facebook too. I don't know. Can you check your Facebook like that?
Yeah.
You can go to his Facebook because I see here on Facebook.
Delayed, though, but yeah.
My Facebook is hella delayed. That's why I tell people hit me on IG or have my number.
All
but hit him on the IG. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, let me read D Sonny. She said NPR will force coaches who focus only on winning to actually coach.
Facts.
Hey man, listen, man, these women have
They
been
on it.
literally on it. They've been I'm talking about they've been on their stuff. But let me finish reading. Says force them to actually coach. When players are developed properly, winning follows. When two development focused team face each other, the better coach will win for sure. For sure. You know, and that's what I'm trying to tell them. Like, it's easy if I got them John Stockton, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and Karl Malone on the same damn team playing versus the North Philly Blackhawks or somebody like that. It's automatically sure win. You know that. You got the top, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to get folks to see. It's cool. He said this NPR issue is going to be a AYF issue for the most part in a competitive game. He says that's the difference in a blowout or not. Competitive games aren't the place for development.
That's the best place to develop. That's the best place to develop you as a coach, them as a player, how you rotate. Like that's the best place, bro. That's the best place. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some of y'all dudes, I can tell some of y'all ain't. Some of y'all, I challenge y'all to go coach middle school.
All right, Christopher Lake, I got you, buddy. I'm
School,
gonna shoot you a DM, shoot you my number.
Them middle school kids don't be no damn developed. Them like NPR kids. Hell. Hell. If you think you got some NPR kids, go coach middle school.
What's your thoughts on this one?
He said, but remember, my guy, practice isn't for development. That's where parents get it wrong. Nah, practice is definitely where you get better at. I disagree. I disagree. Practice is definitely where you get better at. What I would say is it takes a little bit of work at home, and it takes, work in practice as well. So if he's saying development starts at home, I agree with that 100%. But if he's saying, nah, bro, practice is grind. Nah, you definitely got to get developed in practice. That's where you understand. Practice is where you start to understand the rules of the game. That's where your true development and knowledge of football come from. He say, no, it's not. Training is for development. Practice is for installing game situations and reps. So I'm gonna tell you this. The reason I disagree, because if you running practice right, you're gonna be doing specific situational drills. Those situational drills, if you got a line, which a lot of these coaches do, y'all got 10 coaches. You got a linebacker coach. What the hell is a linebacker coach doing during linebacker drills? He's doing drills, ain't he? That's development. What is the running back coach doing running back indies? He's doing running back drills. That's development. You feel what I'm saying? That's development. Now, if you talking about, certain conditioning and stuff, maybe, but nah, bro. A lot of when you go to indies and stuff, all of that is a development. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all do indies because y'all got hella coaches on y'all staff. So I'm pretty sure y'all do at least 15, 20 minutes of indies. Indie work, that's development. It don't take a long time. It do not take a long time to do your everydays. You do your everydays, you get some stuff in, you get that 20, 30 minutes in, let's go. Let's get to practice. We got a whole nother hour and 30 minutes left. Hour and 20 minutes left. He said middle school boring, NPR kids. I'm trying to tell them, T Streets. Middle school ain't nothing but NPR kids. Well, go ahead, Ken. We got it's Friday.
Yeah. All right, man. Listen, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know we usually do not come on Fridays, but we definitely wanted to talk about this subject, because we got a lot of stuff that we trying to do. So we didn't want to, bring today's topic into what we doing Sunday or whatever. But hey, hit that like button, please. Y'all definitely hit that like button. This is how we get out in the algorithm. This is how YouTube, Facebook start showing other folks, our content and stuff like that. And y'all know, man, we looking to grow this channel for these babies, man. So, hey, look, it ain't hard, man. Just do that favor for me real quick. But
still disagree, Brian. Hit the button, but I disagree.
All right, y'all. for tuning in, sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.